guys, this is Shanita. Thank you so much for being here. I am at the conclusion of my wash day, and I wanted to show you the products I use, tell you about the results I got, and what I thought of the products. They are by Gorgeously Kinky. And if you know anything about Gorgeously Kinky, they are a sister brand to, oh my gosh, there's like this umbrella that has several of the brands under its name. She sent it. Oujoi Naturals. I always say that wrong. I always say I'm going to check the spelling and I never do. But I will list them in the description box and that way you can see them. It is a botanical brand, all natural. It is Black owned. They make amazing products, but Gorgeously Kinky is part of that group. And also, I should list these because I always forget them as I'm trying to name them. Curl Origins, that's the other one. And then there's another one that I found out about not long ago, and I remember writing it down saying that I needed to follow them to see if they were going to have a Black Friday sale. Oh my gosh, what's the name of it? Sprouted Curlies? Sprouted Curlies, is that right? I know it has sprouted in it. Again, it'll be in the description box. Check it out. But they are all sister companies, and they have these botanical products that uses a lot of extracts, a lot of natural ingredients that you will love. You just cannot help but love because the ingredients are absolutely phenomenal. Very quality ingredients. And so I'm got the Gorgeously Kinky products that I used, and I want to show you the products and show you the hair that I ended up with and to tell you what I think about it. I used I bought these for Black Friday, I believe last year. And I remember thinking, you know what? I have had a few people who have asked me if I had ever gotten around to using them. And I thought it is Black Friday again, which is why I'm committing to not buying anything else. I really still have stuff from last year. And so this was all fine. I didn't have any problems with it going bad. Of course, it hadn't been used. It was still in the plastic. But the items that I use is the Curl Cleanse sulfate-free shampoo. And look at what it looks like. It's like this lavender jelly looking consistency, but it is more of, it's not liquidy, and it's not thick at all. It is, let me show it to you. So it is kind of just the perfect shampoo consistency. It's not watery at all. It's more like a gel almost. See how slow it runs? But it goes on very well. When I use this particular product, the brand, I was coming off of a 2-week old hairdo that I had not washed. 2 weeks. I think that is the longest I have ever gone without washing my hair since I've been natural. But that was completely new to me, and in hindsight, there are a lot of things I would have done differently. The first one being pre-poo, especially starting with a brand that I'd never used before. You kind of want to give your hair that cushion. You want to kind of prep it and be sure to know that it's going to be kind of taken care of before you get started. Because as I use this shampoo, and now in hindsight, I'm like, I just don't know. I can't really judge it because my hair was crispy dry. I think I said that in a video before after I hadn't done my hair in 7 days. That wasn't crispy. This 2-week-old hair was crispy. It's that kind you can touch and hear crumbling in your ear. And so I used this, and I wasn't really a fan of this. It has chamomile, hydrolyzed wheat, very normal ingredients. It does have chamomile extract as a second ingredient. I got it because I think I bought it for 50% off last year. But while it was a good shampoo, I feel like it cleansed my hair. It just wasn't all that moisturizing for me. Take that with a grain of salt, because again, if I had used this after, and it really does make a difference, you using a product after, say, maybe a week of having hair that had not been done, you'll get a total different response from if you waited 2 weeks or 3 weeks. So the drier the hair, the harder it's going to be to determine if a product is super duper moisturizing, especially a shampoo. A conditioner would be obvious, but shampoo is going to be a little harder. So this was okay. I wouldn't repurchase this. I may not even finish it because I have so many shampoos that are so moisturizing and so hydrating. And so if you have this, try it. You may like it. I may try it again and see if I get different results with hair that's not quite as old, but it smells wonderful. The entire line smells very similar, and so it was all right. I did use a rinse out conditioner. You know what? No, I didn't. This wash day, I didn't even use a rinse out conditioner because I know this brand's reputation for a deep conditioner, and I wanted to just soak up all of the goodness from this DC. I'd used it before, and so I wanted to use it exclusively, and I don't have it. So I purposely put this on by itself so that I could just absorb all of the hydration that this thing has to offer. Now, also, I bought this last year, and I know that they did a label change over the course of 2021. So they may look different now, but this is the hydrating deep conditioner. And this is the one that I used. These come in 13 ounces, sorry, 13 ounces. It says it is enriched with ceramides and that you give your dry hair a treat with this intense deep conditioner. It quickly penetrates the hair to banish dryness, smooth and soften. It is infused with kapuasu butter and raw honey to give hair the moisture it so desperately needs. I completely agree. This is so smooth. It is just like this, like a soft butter. It's not melted. I mean, not like a melted butter. It still has, you know, sort of a solid, not hard at all. Let me get a little bit out. So this is what it looks like. Just silky smooth. Like, oh my gosh, before my fingers even touch, like you can just tell that there's something about it that just gives it so much slip, and it feels so silky and soft, and I'm losing everything, y'all. And it goes on very well. So it smooths down the hair strands. It does exactly what it says. It smooths down the hair strands and it penetrates very well. I did go up under heat because, again, love that heat can penetrate into, and it was so good. I honestly have not tried a deep conditioner from either of those brands that I haven't loved. Some I absolutely just fawn over. I have a few in mind that I just, oh my God, they're just, the slip and conditioner is out of this world. And this is one of them. And the other one is by She Scented. I haven't tried them all, but I would repurchase any of them. In fact, this Black Friday, I may again go back and stock up on those conditioners because those are the one thing from the brand that never, ever fails me. I don't have the best of luck with stylers all the time, but those deep conditioners, every one is made to absolute perfection. And this one was exact same way. So good. So if you haven't tried Gorgeously Kinky and you haven't tried this conditioner, you are missing a gem. It has water, aloe juice, chamomile extract, cetyl alcohol, BMTS, sunflower seed oil, avocado oil, glycerin, cydramonium bromide. It has honey, wheat germ oil, castor oil, hydrolyzed wheat protein, hydrolyzed rice protein, like the very bottom of the list. It's literally the second to last ingredient in here, the very last one being fragrance. This is so good. This is so good. I always, when I go, and this is really how I determined to use Gorgeously Kinky, because I wanted to use the deep conditioner. Because I knew coming from that dry hair that I had, I needed something that was just going to go over and beyond. And so I know that those deep conditioners do. So that is how I ended up determining that I was going to use the Gorgeously Kinky products this wash day. So the deep conditioners are everything. Be sure to have this brand or one of those brands under those umbrellas to stock up on deep conditioners if you love deep conditioners and you love some that just will never fail you. Some that will just give you so much slip and make your hair so silky smooth. It is just like nothing else I've tried. Nothing else. Leaves it very, very light because they don't have any butter in them. And so that is what makes them so unique. It's this lightweight moisturizing softness. And so you don't have the butter in it that can, though the butter moisturizes, it can weigh it down somewhat. And I didn't think that I would enjoy that. You know, I always tell you, I believe my hair just loves butter, but it loves those DCs that don't have butter from this particular brand. So all that to say, on to the leave-in conditioner. So this was I think this was the original one. So this is the one that I bought last year, the Moisturizing Styling Milk. This particular line is that pomegranate agave line. And I don't know if they even have this pomegranate agave as a specific line anymore, but this is the newer leave-in. They had this one came out in 2021, and so this is what the new label looks like. It's like more of a lavender with purple row on it with the name of the product in it, as opposed to just kind of being all purple like this one. So I did specifically remember wanted to try them both. So I used this Moisturizing Styling Milk on this side. I used the Detangling Leave-In Conditioner, which is called Not Melt, on this side, just to see how they perform and how different they were. This is more of a white, creamy, see that? So again, no butter, so they're thin. And so I think these work so much better if you have hair that is not quite as thick and coarse and unruly. I think for us coarse, thick hair naturals, you'll need a heavier leave-in. It is a very good leave-in. In hindsight, if I had known what it would do, I would have maybe used this and then used another leave-in with it. Something that did have butter in it, because again, no butter in the deep conditioner, and then no butter in the leave-in, and no butter in the styling gel. That was just asking for too much for my hair that was gonna stay twisted all week. And so in hindsight, I would have used something else, but it calls it a multi-use hair blend because some people are able to style with this. This may be a styling milk for you, and you may be able to stop right here, depending on the hair type. But this says that it is a blend of nourishing botanicals and rich oils that will moisturize and hydrate dry hair, formulated with the extracts of pomegranate to condition, soften, castor oil to soften, and oh, I lied, y'all, look, this is maru butter. Maru butter to smooth. Hair will be soft, detangled, smooth, and hydrated. Let's see where the maru butter is. Yeah, I figured it was down the bottom. It's at the bottom, like the bottom. So, like the third ingredient from the bottom. I don't think I've ever seen a butter even that low in a styling milk. But a lot of people will be able to style and use this alone. If you are relaxed or keep your hair straightened, you would definitely be able to use this. This would be excellent. So moisturizing, just not quite enough for my hair. And I feel the same way about this one. Similar ingredients. This has water, chamomile extract, aloe leaf juice, BTMS, cetyl alcohol, glycerin, marshmallow root, sunflower seed oil. This one has mafura butter. And again, toward the bottom, it has honey, sea kelp extract, broccoli seed oil, and calendula extract. Those are some of the things that it says in it. It said it is a weightlessly leave-in that fights spreads, detangles knotted strands, and hydrates dry hair, nourishes and conditions, leaves hair soft, moisturized, and smooth without a greasy feeling. When you see the word weightlessly in a hair product, that means it's going to be super light. So if you have, again, coarse, dry, thick hair, weightlessly is not going to do it. It's just not, unless you're going for more of a flowy hairdo, something you can wear in the summer that'll kind of let your hair have some body, then this would work. But if you're looking for a product that is going to keep your hair moisturized all week, let weightlessly be your clue. That is going to be very lightweight and made more for type 3-ish hair. They will have this to be able to use with no problem. But while this one is a leave-in conditioner, this one is a styling milk. There was that difference. This one is a little bit more lightweight because it is a leave-in, and this one is a little thicker. Notice it was white and had that creamier, buttery consistency, being a styling milk. And so I could see the difference in these very, very well. It was very obvious that they were a different kind of product. So this milk, while I could use it for a leave-in, the leave-in was actually too light as a leave-in for me. I hope I'm making sense. If you have any questions about that, then just drop them down below. But these are the leave-ins that I tried. And as far as the styling of my hair, again, here's the styling milk side. I can't really tell as far as looking at. Okay, you know what? The leave-in side is much softer. It is much softer, for sure. So again, that soft, weightlessly feel to it. It would have more body, definitely more soft. Yeah, definitely more soft. But they both feel amazing. Like, they're both moisturizing products. They're all moisturizing products. And so just for my hair, I have to try things and not listen to other people review it who don't have hair like mine, because it's not gonna act the same way in my hair. I don't even know how I ended up with this weightlessly leave-in conditioner, because if I had read that, I would have known this was not gonna work for me. What I could have done was use this leave-in conditioner, maybe used another moisturizer on top before the styler, only because the styler is a twisting custard. Again, back when they had the pomegranate agave line, this is from that. And so it being a custard, let me tell you what it says. This rich, creamy formula adds moisture to the hair as it styles. It harnesses the conditioning benefits of pomegranate seed oil and agave nectar to nourish dry hair. This blend of rich nutrients moisturizes your coils, making them soft and supple while creating hold and enhancing definition. It provides flexible curls that have movements and bounce. And yeah, enriched with the pomegranate extracts and agave nectar. So for ingredients, the second one is castor oil. So it's water, castor oil, cetyl alcohol, maru butter, pomegranate seed oil. Those are the first 5. But also there's rice extract, bihydramonium methysulfate, his mango butter toward the bottom, linseed oil, agave nectar, which gives it that little tacked consistency that gives it that gel-like consistency. What am I trying to say? Gives it that gel-like property so that it will have a tad bit of hold. It also has cellulose in it. So between the agave nectar and the cellulose, let me show it to you. It has, you might not even be able to see it just from the product. So you see how when I separate my fingers, you get that little bit there that just doesn't want to separate. You have to really spread your fingers far apart to get it to separate. So it's just a little bit tacky. And so I knew that that was going to give me some definition, because this is gel-like. And so it's going to kind of act like a gel. It's going to give your hair some hold. And so that was the purpose of the product, to moisturize and to give it a light hold. It is super soft. Like, there's nothing, when I say the word hold, I almost feel bad saying it. The only thing that hold did for this, for my hair from this product, was capture the definition. That's really a better word, because it's not, when I say hold, some people think hard, think that the hair is hard. It's very soft, but it really captures the definition and kind of holds it in place so that it just, to keep down frizz, to keep you from losing the definition so easily. That's what the custard part of it will do. This is very moisturizing. When I was using this, I thought, you know what? This could actually work because it felt amazing. And it's a solid product, but it still is, you know, kind of soft and jelly-like. So yeah, it's like a moisturizer and a gel all in one. Mango butter again toward the bottom. It has a slew of amazing ingredients. And 4 days later, here's where I am. Here is what I have. My hair has been down all day for hours. And considering, again, my week, this is pretty good. It's very defined. Lots and lots of curls that stayed in. Very nice. I love, love, love the hold that this has. It's just soft enough to be moisturizing. It feels good on, but that custard gives it just enough of hold that this definition would stay in. As a whole, I recommend the brand. If you have to get something and you really, really want something spectacular, definitely get deep conditioners. I think they have a couple on the website now. One that has protein in it, and then the other one that is a little bit just all moisturizing ingredients. Even the one with protein is not heavy protein. If you're protein sensitive, you're not going to have any issues with that. But I mean, I like my hair. I like it. As you can see, it has what am I trying to say? It's a little dull. It's a little more dull than it usually is. But, you know, that's just where butter in products come in to play. It kind of gives a little bit more moisture and it brings out a little bit more shine because they have castor oil in it, avocado oil in it. Especially in the winter time, my hair just needs a butter. That's really the only complaint I have, you guys. It looks dull. It feels absolutely incredible. What I could have done also that would have probably given it that shine and the moisture that would keep it locked in. My hair feels amazing. It feels really good. I would have put another moisturizer between the leave-in and the custard. Yeah, I think that just would have been the perfect scenario. I went heavy with the leave-in, like I always do, and I think just for my hair, this is the way it was supposed to come out. Using a leave-in and a custard, this is probably what you're gonna get. So lots of curls. I'm not dissatisfied at all. I love how it looks. I love how lightweight it is. But I also know it is not something, now that I've taken the twist out, it's going to dry out faster. If I left the twist in, it stayed all nice and locked in, I'd have been golden. Oh, you know what? You guys, look. The almond and avocado hair oil. This is from the new line as well. This matched this. I got these both at the same time. So this is the hair oil that I did end up putting on top of the custard. And so this is where I thought, oh, this is going to give me such great shine. And it has a lot of oils in it that do create a lot of great shine. Sweet almond oil, sunflower oil, avocado, soybean oil, broccoli seed oil, vitamin E, and fragrance. That's all that is in here. Very, very lightweight. As you can see, it almost is like water consistency lightweight. Very, very lightweight. And really locked in the moisture very, very well. But I wish I could do and I'll see if I don't edit this video for a few days out, I will tell you how this ends up, because I think if I just left the twist in, it would have stayed moisturized from wash day to wash day. No question about it. But once you take that hair down and it's exposed to the elements, it's getting colder here. It's dry in the rooms at night, especially when you're, off the ground a little bit higher up. It would totally, I have a feeling it would totally dry out in a few days. Today it feels amazing. Tomorrow may be okay. 3 days, it would probably be dry. It feels really good today. Really, really good. That is my exact same experience that I had with it the last time. The last time I used it, they had a cream, a moisture cream that was not a custard. It really was like just a moisturizing cream. I used it and it was fabulous moisturizing wise, but it didn't have the hold. So I don't know if there is a moisturizer in the line now that you could just kind of sandwich between a leave-in and a custard. Ideally, I think that would be the perfect blend. But all in all, I'm satisfied. I'm satisfied. It's not gonna last forever. And you know, if you ever had hair that you were able to hold on to the definition, but it was still dry. So I think that's what's gonna happen here. That's where this is headed. It's gonna still be nice and curly and have plenty of definition, but feel dry. So I probably won't. Again, this is day 4. It'll be time to wash again in a couple days. I'll just see this through. I won't retwist. I won't add anything because it feels good. I don't have to. There's no need to add anything and weigh it down. I will put on my stocking to keep the curls off the side of my head so that I don't sleep on it, and just wear it out till wash day. I think it'll be fine. It'll last that long. So if you're doing something like that, like wearing the twist for 3 or 4 days and then take the twist out and you're only going to wear your hair down for a couple of days, oh, it'll be perfect for that. It's perfect. But if you're trying to go from wash day to wash day and you're going to take that hair out after 2 weeks and hoping that this is going to stay the entire week, and you have hair that has the same kind of texture as mine, you may have to, do some midweek refreshing. So just keep that in mind. Okay, that is it. I thought if I didn't walk through every step of this that it would be shorter, but seems like it's just as long. But you guys definitely put Gorgeously Kinky. They're not big on Instagram at all, but you can subscribe to them when they have sales. You'll get these email letting you know, so they'll probably be sending something out to tell you what's going to be there for Black Friday. And the conditioner is a must. No matter what your hair texture is, the conditioner is a must. Yeah, I really like the custard too. I really enjoy that. So that is my review. That is what I thought. If you have used any of these that I have used, let us know what your experience was. If you've used other products that I didn't talk about, please drop down in the comment section and let us know, because we are curious to know what else we need to look out for. Are there any other must-haves? What has been your experience with the brand and their products? We'd all love to know. We can share all of our reviews right here on this channel. Thank you guys so much for being here. I will talk to you in the next one, and I hope you're taking care. Happy Thanksgiving and happy holidays, you guys. Bye.